Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War, episode 20, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, for anyone who's here for the first time, I'm a long-time manga reader, therefore I'm not gonna hold back with spoilers, just so you know. So if you're an anime only, then just beware. So yeah, this is gonna be Kenpachi versus Grammy, starting with Yachiru versus Gwenna Lee, while Isani is there. So I still have the opinion that I had last week, which is that I would have rather not had the beginning of this at the end of last week. I would have much rather I don't know if this is a hot take, but I would much rather that the Gwenna Lee part just gets cut completely, so the episode can end with when we get the title of the last episode, which is The White Haze, and that the time that was spent on the scene with Isane and Yachiru, that one could have been used to actually add the dialogue for Tangdu and BG9 on their execution scene, because that was the only thing that I really did not like in that scene. Because even though they cut out some stuff with like Hashwolf and Ishida, I think they're just definitely going a different approach, more subtle regarding Hashwolf confronting Ishida about how suspicious he is that he's gonna betray them, and the reason that he joined the Abandoned Reich. So I don't mind that, though I'm not sure why they decided to basically not let the viewers hear what Hashwolf says to Ishida at the end. If your majesty or his majesty doesn't keep doing this, like absorbing reishi and sleeping, then blah blah blah, which is supposed to be that he'll regress to a baby that he used to be when he was born. No complaints about the adaptation for most of 555 with Ichigo. That was pretty great. There were some minor changes, but yeah, nothing that I disliked. Also, I think Rukia vs. Asnode was wonderfully done. Yeah, I would say they even enhanced it for the most part, especially with the voice acting with Asnode. And when he was, the flashback in the hospital, the way that Yoshitsugu Matsuoka can just change his voice like that for the same character. That's so good. Kind of reminds me of, oh my god. Petergis Romane Conti. Which in the season 1, is the evil, crazy villain. And then in season 2, we get a flashback on how he used to be, and it's like, yeah, the contrast is very obvious there. But yeah, I just, even though I love Bankai Rukia, how she looks, that was not actually my favorite thing about Rukia versus Asnode. I know some people are like, Byakuya shouldn't be there, Kubo should have done it differently so that she beats Asnode without his help. But I never thought that Byakuya showing up was unnecessary at all. I thought that was amazing. That's what she needed. For me, Rukia's Bankai wasn't something that, that made her, what should I say? Like, Rukia's Bankai doesn't feel like the culmination of a character writing for me, that's easily the fact that she finally had the emotional support of her brother. And it's not just, you know, for her, that she finally can fully get rid of those insecurities and anxieties that riddled her relationship with him. And she can finally feel appreciated by him. But also throughout this story, Byakuya has started to learn, you know, how to communicate a little bit of how he feels. Because even though, you know, we saw, you know, Soul Society was all about beating him so that Rukia would not be executed. But even before that, when we find out in the Rancor arc that he'd been pulling strings so that she wouldn't get a higher rank, that she was basically a unranked officer, so she wouldn't get into higher danger. We already knew that he was basically physically protecting her from a distance, but he didn't ever actually try to form a meaningful connection with her until Ichigo basically bit it into him. And now, you know, this is the moment for both of them. So yeah, that's that's why I will never understand the complaint of like, oh, Rukia needed her brother's help for that. No. Okay. That's what makes the conclusion of Rukia's character arc so good, because that's what she needed. It wasn't the Bankai. Bankai is just the result of, you know, the relationship with her brother finally reaching the most healthy point they're gonna get. Not including the epilogue. So yeah, that to me is more valuable than her just getting to do a fight on her own. So yeah. I talked enough about that. Let's just start this episode, shall we? In a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Of TV Tokyo. This. Yeah, so they did not actually remove as much of the exposition last time, but it still felt crammed into last episode. Yep. They're really doing a abridged version of this, so the visuals are good though. No, okay, opening. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stop having an issue with how they're trying to basically like, yeah, when Lee exists, boom, he does not exist anymore. He was a figment of Grammy's imagination, boom, Kenpachi shows up. Like, if they were gonna rush it, might as well not have included this part of this fight. But I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting.残して振り絞ったその声をよくど切り裂いて血の気の中の恐怖ごと胸を焦がしてあの日みたいに 笑えなくて悲しみもキスも全部忘れてゆきたい Can't kill my vibe, oh baby, burning out now like a shooting star. Can't kill my vibe, oh baby, burning out now like a shooting star. Oh, I'm not gonna look. Oh, this music? Oh, she's already gonna use Sampo Kenju? Okay. Oh, this is Nightmare. Come out and play Sampo Kenju. And Sampo Kenju's cool, but finding out what she actually is, it's like, was it really necessary that it was included? But sure, give something to Yashiro. We still don't know what the hell Sampo Kenju even is. Watch, Grammy's just gonna show up. Yep. Okay, there it is. Damn. They did like... Okay. Yep. Damn! I did not remember that much blood. I was hoping they wouldn't do that. Mm. Hmm. Interesting that of all food, he imagined cookies. Must be Lil Toto's influence. And here's Kenpachi. Wait. Yep. Hmm. Aww. Oh, this is such a good scene. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's facing away from her. Even though he's willing to just face any kind of like vengeful attack towards him, he still cannot actually physically face her. Hmm. Yeah. Here we go, and now he's gonna build the stage. They give it a name? Hmm. Honestly, I like Grammy. He's underrated. People give him too much shit. Hmm. Oh. Far stronger. I remember it being like that he was actually still. But this is exactly how Kenpachi responded. Mm. I'm the Kenpachi. Mm. I'm the Kenpachi. Oh, that's how they did the episode title. I like it. Oh, and this is where they're doing the mid-episode cards. Oh, interesting. The V in Sampo Kenju, but no allusion to Nosarashi. Oh, I actually expected them to. Oh, there's a Maki Maki! What? From Soul Society. Mm. And I was never injured. Mm. The voice acting is good so far. He's literally not lying. You know, only his brain. No, she can't. Yeah. Yeah, what are those? Oh, already put him in the water bucket. Oh, Yatsuru. He was trying to. Okay. Oh, I really like this frame. Makes him look pretty ominous. Hmm. of the things I was looking forward to the most this episode. That's an interesting line. Yeah, he's never actually fought before. I really like how Kenpachi basically just trains Grammy in this fight. Oh. I also really like how Grammy just changes gradually through the fight. Yep. He has so much inexperience because no one's ever actually survived against him. Oh, the way they're... Oh! Oh, so good. Oh, I like the way they did the guns. Yeah, and then the missiles. Which begs the question, how did Grammy know about missiles and guns? Reading books? Oh, he looks so cool there. Yeah, what does that even mean? Yeah. I'm having fun! They made the hand out of, like, steel, too? Oh. Imagine something else, Grammy. Man, this is making it actually easy to... making me want to work for a Grammy. Yep. This is such a dangerous power. Yeah, okay, and then the first clone comes in. Oh, yo, it's the Bleach Brave Soul's ultimate. The soul bump. Oh, let's see if they include everyone's reaction to it. Yo, the music is going in. No Sarashi! Oof. Yeah, the meteor's still gonna calm down. That grin. No sarashi. Oh, so it was drink. I remember when the translation was something like swallow. Ah, yatsiru. Mm. Mm. I really like how they did the flashback. Oh, yeah, that was awesome! Also, wow, okay. I mean, I understand, but they completely cut out a full chapter of everyone reacting to the meteor. Basby, Hashwell, asking, hey, there's no Sashi. Okay, so I guess this is 8 chapters, not 9. Yeah, more clones. Oh, yeah. I cannot, of course. Remy throws him into a vacuum of space and Kenpachi still survives. Although still weakens him enough to be defeated by the Bambis. This is so ridiculous, but I love it anyway. Oh, this Celestine? Oh, here we go. Is this Will of the Heart? Oh, Grammy. Just like that, huh? Oh, okay, there has to be something after the credits. Yeah, it's way too soon. Well, you know what I mean. When Kenpachi goes down with Grammy and Grammy dissolves into just a brain. This is insane! Are you kidding me? It was like 8 weeks of a fight in the manga, just basically done in 1 episode, 1 week. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to how fast 1000-Year Blood War episodes adapt the arc. Like, I understand why they got rid of, you know, that chapter, but I wanted to see just Basby just being, what the hell is that monster Grammy doing? And then the funny moment of Hashwell being like, just some random soldat being like, protect his majesty. Also, I'm pretty sure they cut out Pepe coming in with asking too. So that's interesting. Ooh. Well, that's not it. Whoa, what? You just jumped out of him. Grammy, no. You went. Don't go. This happened so fast. Is that the end of the episode? Okay. Candice? Candice? Of all the members, she gets... Okay, I get it. Whatever. The headless star, that's right. This is the chapter sequence with all of the headless star. Cute and illustration. Yeah, and it's... I think just Candice is my least favorite of all the Bambis. That's why I'm like, whatever. I'll just take a look at the poem later. It's just, yeah, sure. She's the one that gets to fight more against Ichigo, but I do not care about her at all. I'm sure most people are gonna love this episode to death because, you know, it's a Kenpachi fight. But I don't know how to feel about so many chapters being adapted into one episode. Like, what was cut, it was not like super essential. They basically kept in everything that was essential. But it's just those little things that kind of just give you more glimpses of how the characters are. Like, you know, what I mentioned. But Basby Hashwell asking... I'm pretty sure we did not get the line of asking, you know, saying like, they should have kept Grammy locked. They should have kept that monster locked up. Which, that's literally the only thing we get in the manga about how Grammy was treated before the war started. Because, you know, how kind of OP his power is. So, yeah. Yeah, basically, like, he says so pretty much at the beginning. Like, Gurm is not dumb. He's just... He was always just isolated from everything and everyone. So, therefore, when he got put into just something where he did not understand something, he would not be able to come up with something that could counter it. Because if you notice, all of his imagination are stuff that already exists. He never actually comes up with something new that no one has ever invented before or thought of before. So this all must have been from like books or what people have told them, and therefore he just wasn't equipped to deal with it, considering people never actually interacted with him, or barely did. Like, the only one that did was Lutoto, and that was because he gave her basically just easy and free snacks. But I'm sure, just it's kind of sad when you think about it. The poor guy never had a chance to make a bond with a companion. Because of all the Storm Raiders, I feel like he would have wanted to, or he wanted to, but he just wasn't given the chance. And not just because he was locked up, but because also everyone was afraid of his power. At least in varying degrees. And therefore, just Grimmy, like I said, he never had any, from what we know, right? From the moment that Yuha put him, made him a servitor and gave him the visionary, he never seemed to actually struggle. Which I don't understand why. Well, I kind of do. I was gonna say I don't understand why they wouldn't try to train him and like explain to him stuff. But then I remember like Central 46 and Kenpachi, you know, him like, no, they don't make him stronger. He could revolt against us. So it was something like that. But yeah, I just I like Grimmy. I like Grimmy. I don't know why people don't like him. He's not dumb. He just was not given the chance to just actually experience, like I said, experience the world, or just be thrown into different kinds of fights so he could learn how to imagine other stuff that could be useful. Like, even though, you know, he's fighting the Saraki Kenpachi, I feel like if Grimmy was able to be taught and study more about just, you know, just war, I guess, then he could have won. Like, if this Stoffel could do more than him, then, well, you know, why couldn't he just imagine that he has, like, Pernidas power, for example? That way, Kenpachi wouldn't be able to get close to him. But he wasn't allowed to get close to all the other Stormtroopers, so... yeah, he was kind of abandoned. And, like, he was just... and you had just expected him to do well? So yeah, I'm glad they hyped him up, but not too much, so that when he, considering, you know, in the anime, this is only one episode, that he only gets defeated in one episode, and therefore people will be super disappointed. So maybe that's why they could have other Stormtroopers' opinion about him. Yeah, if only. But at least Grimmy had, you know, just little by little, Kenpachi was indeed just telling him, don't do this, do that, you know. If I do this, if I can just cut you if you're still, then just imagine something greater, you know. If you're thinking that I'm gonna win, then don't imagine that. Like, just simple stuff like that. Just would have been pretty useful for other people to tell him before he actually went into the battlefield. And just, yeah, just the power itself is pretty unstable. Like, even if you have just some negative thoughts about what might happen to you, that will happen to you. So that just, Grimmy was definitely dealt with a what's it called, a double-edged sword. And yeah, I did like, you know, Kenpachi definitely feels a little different in this fight than previous ones, even though he does look pretty happy at the meteor. For the most part, he is taking this fight seriously, And he's not just participating in it just to have fun. But now he understands the weight of carrying the name Kenpachi and being a captain of the Goatee 13. So yeah, this was my reaction to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War episode 20. So if you enjoyed, please like the video and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.